Pterodactyl here, and welcome to another edition of Mower Mysteries and Oddities. And today, it's a real oddity surrounded by mystery. You're going to want to see this.
Buried deep within corners of decaying mower shops, ancient relics lie. Peculiar artifacts left behind, baffling even today's most experienced repairman. What lies beneath the surface of dust and filth will leave you dumbfounded. Enigmatic, perplexing, and unusual items. Small engine pundit Pterodactyl takes you through Mower Mysteries and Oddities.
Well, here it is. Have you ever seen one of these? A Makulla tractor powered by Kubota. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, if it's got a Kubota in it, it's got to have a diesel. It's probably a diesel. No. Single cylinder gas powered engine. And this is owned by Mark here. I don't know if you remember Mark.
How you doing?
He's the chainsaw guy that we met back in Winnemac. He's got that huge chainsaw collection. So let's take a look at this collection. These aren't all yours, right? Or are they?
No, there's three of us involved in this right here. A good portion of them are mine.
Is that yours?
That one's mine. That's a 1975 Holden 52.
Me and Mark have been friends for years over chainsaws. So this is Mark's, and he's going to explain some stuff about it. So you think that this single cylinder, it's what, 12 horse?
It's 12 horse gas.
12 horse gas Kubota engine. You're 99.9% sure that it was a diesel engine converted to gas.
My research has told me that when Kubota was coming over here, they wanted to bring diesel engines on all their little tractors, but the American consumers and the dealers wanted gas engines. This engine has got an impulse magneto on it, great big head bolts. The impulse magneto should have been obsolete in 1965 when they sent these over here. I'm pretty sure that they just converted this diesel engine to a gas for the American market.
So this is a 1965, and it was brought over here in 65?
The story goes there was 100 of these that was imported in 1965. There was 100 of the little bit bigger model, the D20, which was a two-cylinder diesel. And from what I understand, there's a young man who lives in the area that's been documenting these. He seems to think there's maybe 8, 10, 12 of these left out of the 100 that was originally sent over. And
it's water cooled?
Water cooled. No water pump. It's convection, whatever they call it, cooling. The radiator mounts directly on top of the engine, like the old International tractors without water pumps.
And it's got a tiller attachment on the back.
It does.
So how does that work?
It's run off of chain drives off the transmission. The up and down is not hydraulic. It's like a screw actuator. You have to put the tractor in gear and use the clutch to raise it up and down. This lever on the back, you can engage that or disengage it. When you lower the when you lower the tiller, it automatically engages it to run.
Very interesting. So you got books and brochures and stuff on it that we're going to take a look at. So how many speed is it?
Well, it should have, it's got 3 ranges and 3 gears on top. So what's that, 9?
9 gears.
And 3 reverse.
And 3 reverse. So this thing will creep real slow if you want it to?
It will creep real slow, but it will actually haul butt if you want to get out and go with it. It's got a pretty good road gear in it.
Little skinny tires. And if you look here, this is like Japanese writing on here. Makulla.
This thing has got like a lock differential in it. These brake pedals on this side are actually turning brakes. the main brake for the tractor is after you push the clutch in and hold it all the way down is your main brake. These are actually turning brakes to help turn the tractor. I think that was because some of the brochures show these things were used in Japan in the rice fields and stuff where they needed maximum traction.
Yeah, usually when they have something like this, they'll have a plate here where you can lock both brakes together. But
Exactly.
I guess if you got a big enough foot, you can just activate both of them. And what's this, throttle?
That's the throttle.
Start it up. Let's hear how it sounds. Make sure it's in neutral.
Yeah, no.
Now, when you got this, it was non-running?
Yes. Look how long it takes for it to go down. It's got a very large flywheel on this, underneath this cover. The flywheel actually has a handle on it. You could actually crank this thing by hand, is what I understand.
Wow. So that almost looks like it would be like an air filter cover, but it's covering the flywheel.
The engine, the way it's set up, could actually be used as a standalone power unit.
And then this is for weights.
I assume.
You can put weights in the front.
Like I say, I'm just telling you what I know about these things, and that's not a whole lot. There's very little information out there on these.
Everything's original except the muffin, right?
Well, the muffler, it's missing this one cover that we're going to try to reproduce for it. And I'm not sure that the seat is original.
So this is for the radiator?
Yes, that's the cooling system.
And what's this for?
That's your fuel tank.
So here's a radiator and a fuel tank. It almost looks like another radiator cap.
I know. And again, I don't know if that's the original cap. I mean, it's a 1965, who knows?
There's some information under the hood. Speed table. Very, very odd. Makulla. All right, let's look at the manuals. Because you got all the paperwork on this thing.
I got a lot of paperwork with it.
It's kind of narrow.
It is.
Other attachments, I take it?
Not for me, I don't know. Like I
But
say,
they made attachments?
we looked over that list and it showed, you know, snow plows and mowing decks and everything.
That would all run off the back, I would assume.
I'm assuming that that was the second owner that was asking those questions from McCulloch in California, from that list that we had in there. I know it was before the gentleman that I got it from. And
What do you think, Rarest? Pretty unique and odd. A lot of you probably didn't even know Makulla made lawn tractors or had lawn tractors made for them, which is what it is, right?
That's
they
right.
had it made for them.
That's it. The story I got was McCulloch was trying to get his foot in the door in the United States, so they used McCulloch to help them get their foot in the door. The tractors didn't really sell very good. I've got some documents showing in 1969 that there were still some unsold tractors out of 100. So they didn't sell very good.
Yeah, because they made go-karts other than chainsaws. They made go-karts. They made a mini bike. I forget what the name of that mini bike was.
Robert McCulloch made Paxton's superchargers for automobiles.
Oh, really?
Sure.
They made all kinds of stuff. All right, check out
drone engines.
drone engines. So here we got a brochure that shows some different attachments on the back. That looks like it's what, a seeder or fertilizer?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you would call that. There's the diesel, the D20, considerably bigger. And there's the G12. And here's some, all kinds of attachments. Six forward speeds, 2 reverse, 2 power takeoffs, front and rear, advanced rotary tiller, independent brakes, or small radius turning. And there's some more specifications there. So this is the Japanese version of the Makulla, but this is an RV90 which has a diesel engine on it, 9-horse diesel. It's real similar, but I'm sure Makulla probably had them custom make it for them and changed some of the features on it, like the exhaust looks different and this lever over here looks a little different. But it's basically the same tractor as the G12.
That stuff come with it when I got the tractor from the previous owner, and we can only assume that this is the Japanese version of this tractor. And like I said earlier, my research had showed me that the American consumers did not want diesel small tractors like that.
So they custom made it. But this is interesting too, this brochure, showing different attachments. Looks pretty much the same. Too bad this is all missing, so you can't see the dash. Oh, you can see the dash here. Looks real similar.
Yep.
The same shifting pattern here. That same setup on the back for the tiller.
A lift assembly, yeah.
The big flywheel there. Looks like you could run another attachment off of that. Right? Looks like they got a belt coming out there. Power takeoff. A generator, milking machine, independent braking. And then here's a bunch of implements. Here's a mower deck.
Like I say, some of them documents showed, the previous owner asking Makulla in California about these implements.
So I'm sure they could get a hold of Kubota and have them imported if somebody was interested.
At that time.
Right. Interesting stuff. And there's your specifications.
It's a real piece of history.
It is. At some point, you're going to sell it?
Yeah, I made a deal with the previous owner. He was happy that I got it. He had owned it for 40 years, and he was happy to see it get out. But I told him up front, I'm a chainsaw guy. I got enough stuff going on that I would keep it for a couple of years. I'll probably put it up for sale this fall. I'm not sure yet if it'll go on eBay or the local craft auction, but I won't put a price on it. I'll just let it go.
So here's the illustrated parts book that came with it, so you can look up all the parts.
Wiring diagrams.
Part numbers. They called it a code number. Good luck trying to find parts for it, right?
Yeah, right.
So this is a whole illustrated manual.
Just luckily I didn't need parts for this one too much.
But this kind of helps if you're actually working on it too.
Sure.
As a exploded view, in case you're like, well, where does this go or where does that go? This would kind of help you. What's this extra washer I got? And then here's the owner's manual. And I bookmarked with some paper clips some interesting information in here. They got a lot of little cartoons in here. With the guy riding on it. This one's interesting. The woman on it talking about the seat, how it's springy and comfortable, and she seems to be singing or whistling a tune. And this one here, this one's pretty funny. The gas can is the actual character. If you forget me, the engine won't start. And that guy looks like he's pretty dumb. Oh, I forgot to put gas in it. No wonder it won't start. Thanks, Mr. Gas Can. And he's pointing at his head and pointing down. Almost looks like he's flipping him the bird. Here's another one. The battery, Mr. Battery Head. I'll go first. Be sure gears are disengaged at time of starting. The tractor may start to run off by itself. So the tractor's a little character, and the guy's chasing it because he started it in gear. No safeties. 1965. There's that lady again. Now the dog's talking to her. Brake is by the left foot, lady. She's stepping on the clutch.
And that's the brake.
The clutch and the brake?
Yeah, like I said, you push it halfway down for the clutch, and all the way down is the tractor brake.
And then the other brakes are for steering it.
Steering brakes.
So yeah, here's the owner's manual. With their little cartoons in there, telling you what to do and not to do. Well, thanks, Mark, for bringing that by. I'm sure the grass rats out there haven't seen one. Maybe a few of them have. I'm sure it's pretty rare, and it is pretty odd.
You told me you were doing oddities. I said, I got something for you.
That's right. And this is odd. So tune in next time for another edition of Lawnmower Mysteries and Oddities. For Lawnmower Mysteries and Oddities, I'm Mark Myers. I mean, Pterodactyl. He's Mark Myers.
Yeah.
I got us mixed up.